Everyone needs to get up and protest to end color of law. Color of law is violating our rights. That's what it's used for. It's used to eliminate our civil rights. Color of law is being enforced above our common law rights, our civil rights, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. I don't know why everybody's accepting this color of law. Color of law is what the government is ran under. And the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Codes, was created under color of law. I think when the Chevron doctrine was created, it was created for them to be able to use color of law above our common law rights, our civil rights. And when it was overturned, that color of law was ended. I think color of law was ended, and they're still implementing it. Because all the lawyers, the big-time lawyers, knows about this. And they're not going around and informing the DPS, the police chiefs, or even just the state sheriffs, the state AG, the state prosecutor, the state governor. They're not informing them. And if they know about it already, they're not going around informing everyone of it. They're breaking the law. They're violating our rights with malice intent to do so for money. They do not have the right to enforce to enforce color of law anymore. The Chevron doctrine was overturned. They cannot enforce court case opinions, a judge's opinion on a court case, as law. Judges of the judicial branch are created by the judicial branch, which is Congress. They cannot create law. They're supposed to be only referees for the laws of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. They're only supposed to enforce the laws of the Bill of Rights. That's it. They're not supposed to give their own opinion. The Chevron doctrine was created so they can start giving their own opinion of what this law in the Bill of Rights means and that law and whatever. They can't do that anymore. The overturning of the Chevron doctrine prevents that now. Cops cannot enforce court case rulings as law anymore. They can't use Terry versus Ohio no more, Pennsylvania versus Mims, all these others before that. Every law or case opinion that was enforced as law, created for black people to obey, or created to enforce upon black people in the beginning, which is now enforced upon us all, they're not supposed to enforce them anymore. That was overturned. It violates all of our rights, our civil rights, the Bill of Rights, everything. It violates the 1964 Civil Rights Act and our Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. It violates them. So everybody needs to get up and start reporting to the DPS that we know what the Chevron doctrine was created for, and it was to help y'all enforce court case opinions as law, and you can't do that no more because it's been overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court, who implemented it, who allowed it to be implemented and enforced, because they get to help the prison industrial complex make money that way through the Chevron doctrine. Well, they can't do that no more. The Chevron doctrine's been overturned. Read up on it. Do your research on it. It states plain and clear what they was allowed to do under the Chevron doctrine. Now that it's been overturned, they can't do none of that no more. They can't, and there's probably states that has a law like Texas that no one can conduct an investigation without a private investigator's license. No one. It does not state in there that police and sheriffs and troopers are exempt from that. It's not in their peace officer certificate, their officers' code of conduct to perform investigations. They're peace officers. They're not law enforcers. They're not cops. They're not whatever else. They're peace officers. But all y'all that want to say I'm wrong, you're the one that's wrong because you won't look it up. You want all the other ignorant people to stay ignorant. You're not someone that's got any foot in the whatever. You don't have a foot in it because you have no content. So how can anyone believe you when you have no content? You have no proof. You don't show any evidence to prove me wrong. You just bleep, 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 like a idiot. You're idiots. Y'all are stupid. You're broken and unfixable and tarded. I'd say to read before that, but I can't. And the First Amendment does not say, oh, you can't say curse words, any obscene words. The only thing you cannot do is threaten other people's lives and cause chaos in a building that would, by saying fire or whatever, that could cause chaos and cause people to hurt each other trying to get out. That's it. You can say the N word, you can say the F word, you can say any word you want. The first law of the Bill of Rights does not have any other exemptions. Just that you can't threaten another person's life or their well-being to injure them over words. People who think they can beat people up just because they said something they don't like, just because someone said something they don't like, is a psychopath. The First Amendment does not give you the right to do that. There's no law in any of that gives you the right to do that. That's only when harm is coming toward you can you defend yourself and then beat someone up if you can beat them up, or shoot them if you know you can't. Kill them however. You have the right to defend yourself by any means necessary. Period. And this color of law prevents that. And it needs to be eliminated. They're not supposed to be enforcing it. Common law does not recognize color of law anywhere in it. The Constitution does not even recognize color of law. The states, all the states' constitutions does not recognize color of law. Only common law, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. That's it. It does not recognize Admiralty Maritime Law of the Sea. That's separate. That's outside of that. Because it's for the sea. But they're using it as color of law on the land. So they're calling it something else. Estoppel by conduct. They're working under something else. They're saying that they're working under something when really they're working under something else. Because they claim it to be something that it is not. that cannot be implemented on the land because common law does not recognize it and does not accept it. But if it don't recognize it, it don't accept it. So, and everybody else that just don't want to believe it and wants to enforce this, they're CIA, they're FBI, they're for slavery, they're pro-slavery. That's what color of law is. It's slavery. It's to enforce slavery. So, you all take care. Bye.